Alright. Well, as a heads up and a disclaimer, these are my opinions. I'm talking about my experiences from my perspective, okay? Just to lay this out. But this has been something that's been irritating me and bothering me for a bit, and something that I've noticed for over a year now is that I have been actively being suppressed on YouTube, on Google, and on other platforms as well. But mostly these. Like, well, the big kahuna. So, what I'm talking about is, for whatever reason, certain comments that I make on other videos, anytime I interact with the community, or even post videos, they're being actively suppressed. They're being, not the videos in general, but the comments, and even replies to the comments, have been randomly deleted without my notification, and I've been randomly prevented from making comments, sometimes with me catching it or not. Sometimes when I comment on a video, and then there's something else to say, and I like go off of it and reload it, my original comments disappeared. Even if it's something that's not been posted on multiple videos, which I will go over, which is something that I can admit, at least last night, that I did trigger, and that I'm learning about more. But what does put me off and actually make this a real issue regarding the terms of service with Google is the fact that I posted literally a few hours ago a different comment, with some of it, well, majority of it being the same, but it was not the same comment by any technical real standards. The intro especially was more so tailored to the creator that I was talking to, or at least commenting on the video, related to his work, his line of work, and making a suggestion about something that he should cover, that I feel like maybe he should look at next, which I should be allowed to do, even if it's the same comment, which objectively applies to each of the videos that I put them on. So, for instance, yeah, we're gonna go over. Also, I'm sick, but this has been for a while. Ever since, honestly, I posted about ice since last year. This has been more so, like, throughout this whole entire year, besides the one YouTube short that popped off, nothing. Nothing. Out of all the other videos that I have posted in the meantime, because I've posted like almost 200 videos now at this point, over this time span, this is it. My most controversial ones that literally get threats put on my life and my family's life, those are the ones that ended up fucking most popular before. Which is another issue that I see, is that YouTube's not truly enforcing their terms of service equally across all individuals. Whether they're relying on an AI or if it's a person actually moderating it, the fact that I see comments still that still exist, like literally the most vile, insane suggestions or even statements saying that certain people should live or they got what they deserved, etc., especially in regards to what's been going on with ICE and stuff like that, more specifically. And I get that it is controversial. I get that it's a topic, but I'm not the one making those comments. But I'm the one that's being suppressed. And it's not only being suppressed by the comment section, it's my video searches and even my published Google website searches, which I cannot find on a Google search at all. Still, ever since it's publicly published. It's there. Publish, and then this is view the published website. This is the URL. It exists. I can copy this and paste it, and it will load. And it's literally from Google, like through Google, but I cannot search it to any extent. And this is what really frustrates me the most. So let me find the tag real quick. There's a lot of tags because there's a lot going on and a lot I want to go over. But so, as you just saw, the engine for A.C, and this is where I'm going to start, is with Google. After this, I'll get into the issues that I had with YouTube, and I will show you proof that the comment that I posted was objectively different. There was not repeated comments. There was not any way you could even call it spam at that point, especially since it was the only comment I made on the video at all. And mind you, I made this comment last night, but this was during that me going through a bunch of videos trying to explain my findings on an issue. It's a post that I literally made on my channel. It is absolutely original, something that I have found and that I wanted to share with the community. And instead, I get punished. And I get that there's filters, that AI filters and stuff like that to pick it up, but this is why I did this test. This is why I changed the comment a little bit to see if it would still happen, and it did. It objectively did. The intro to it itself, even if it was an AI filter, if it picked it up, at first it would have been objectively different, and the rest of the comment would have been the same anyways. But that was still the point I wanted to get across. Mind you, again, I'm not getting any notifications on my channel related to any of this. Okay? Like, nothing. Nothing. No emails. No notice that I'm constantly randomly being shadow banned without me really knowing unless I catch it in these sorts of instances. Whether it's, again, if I go comment on a video, get off of it like halfway through, go back on and watch it, and go to make another comment about some other part and my comment's missing, that has happened. There has been times where my comments and replies have been deleted without me knowing. Just automatically. And that maybe that could be someone reporting it, but I would have got a strike or something if it was a report. And the instance that I'm going to explain here that happened today honestly proves that it couldn't have been the person running the channel or someone seeing my comment, because it happened within a minute. It updates the filters every minute. So once you make a post and you wait a whole minute and it's gone, that's when you know that the system acted upon the request. Otherwise, you really think someone's gonna report and type up a report within one whole last minute? Like, to click all that? It's not really possible. I mean, maybe with a few clicks, but then the AI or whatever system would have to run through it real quick, wait with everything else real quick. That would take probably about a few minutes. So it just doesn't seem to make sense, and I would like someone to at least explain these other instances of suppression. And again, like I said, I can get that making comments over and over again to some capacity. And more specifically, was it chat messages? And this was activity after I was released from the shadow ban. It was about a 12-hour shadow ban, too, from when they started and when they finished. A little bit over. And you can see here, I'm going to go over the proof real quick. I know I'm jumping around a little bit. I'll go back to the site, but it's a lot. It is a lot of stuff that I've been dealing with for a while. And it affects me because it literally takes away the opportunity of me to be even monetized, to even interact with the community, to share my ideas, to collaborate with anybody. And not even just on YouTube, but on Google. And Google's basically most of the entire web, besides maybe a few other search engines that exist. But that's like, what the fuck? That is a big opportunity for basically one of the people that runs most of the internet. And not really. Obviously, it's a collection of servers and stuff like that, but you get what I'm saying, especially with the platform. I mean, Google owns YouTube. They are connected. And the fact that I can clearly see these instances of suppression that do not violate the terms of service, and regardless, see, I did 1, 2, and these comments are still here. These didn't get deleted. So 1, 2, and these were all related to the subject matter being posted. Now, the one, I'm going to have to go to my post because I had to screenshot it. I've been having to take screenshots, and I'm making these posts with the evidence, with what I've been experiencing, just to show you guys. Once I find my channel. There we go. So, and also just to show you, and for video evidence for myself, too, because in case, for whatever reason, I don't know, I get some sort of consequence for even reporting on my experiences and my opinions and being censored even further, like I have been on other platforms like X and Reddit. Literally, Reddit, I made one post in a physics forum, just one post on a new account in a physics forum about my research that I talk about on my channel constantly, in the work that I've been at least studying into and learning and working through. After 6 months, I randomly got permanently banned from Reddit. And that doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that. It was literally a new account. I've only been on Reddit before, but I was never banned before. Like, I've deleted my account. out of discouragement because I've tried to present this research before, but never, again, in a way that would violate terms of service. And in fact, for Reddit, that's another issue too, because 6 months after, and I get randomly banned, like permanently banned for what? It didn't even give me a reason. They just said I was banned and that was it. I was like, what the fuck? So that and the fact that I got banned off X for literally adding at Elon to do the right thing when he was arguing with the president in regards to the Epstein files. And not even the Epstein files, but everything else. Like, he had a chance to do the right thing, not even with his platform, but with literally the country, because he has that much influence. And I got permanently banned off X for that. Literally, as soon as I made that comment and added him, I got banned. Just simply asking him to do the right thing. Nothing else. So, that's what pisses me off. And that's why I don't know what else to do, because when I'm making videos about this, I'm being actively suppressed on those videos. Okay? And actually, before I move on to the next point, I'm going to show you what I typed. I know this is off topic somewhat, but regarding the Biddeford Maid ice incident, did you see how the driver was coasting? And then it followed with the rest of the comment that, scroll down. Like, it was the original post by me. I don't understand why I can't just share it, especially if I'm being actively suppressed. I don't understand. Like, how am I supposed to outdo the system's suppression actively happening on my channel? And here, this isn't even like, that's how I started with, and then this was what I was sharing. I know it's a lot. I'm sorry that people don't want to read anymore. No, I'm not sorry. Honestly, people should fucking read. This is part of the problem. Nobody wants to fucking read. And either way, this was once on a video. It's not on the same video. I'm not spamming it constantly on the same video. It's different videos, different creators, the same topic. The same. It is literally video analysis of what happened right here with sources. And that's what's being suppressed. Along with not just that comment. Again, you look at the beginning, they're different. So I don't understand that, and I only did it literally once after I was already off ban and participating in the community through a live stream, the CNN live stream, and commented on a short that I just posted about the fact that literally the sun is blocked out due to the wildfires happening up north. So, but as soon, literally within the minute I posted that comment on Dr. G's channel on a video, it was about Mitch McConnell, but his line of work is forensic analysis. This is, along with his line of work, the procedure, not granted, content is not just the what is presented, it's how it is presented. That's part of it. Okay? That is part of the content. It's the what and how. And what I was commenting on was literally how. On the how of his profession, of his analysis, on stuff that, for his channel, that he could take, and it was only going to be this one comment. It's not like I'm going to keep spamming it, like, hey, no, I'm not doing that. But it was a different beginning, and this is also why I wanted to do this, because I wanted to see how the system would react, because it's objectively different than the comment that I just showed you. Up until this point. The YouTube terms of service, more specifically, posting large volumes of content, comments in a short amount of time, repeatedly posting the same comment. It's not the same comment. It's not. I'm not sharing links. I did that once about my research for consciousness, and I stopped doing that, even though I was sharing the website that's being suppressed. So how the fuck am I supposed to share it if my videos are being suppressed, if I'm being suppressed on fucking searches? This is why I'm like, I might actually have to sue YouTube and Google. Or find some help or representation. And the irony is I'm going to be posting this video on YouTube and no one's going to see it. So it's like, again, this is what I'm experiencing, and this isn't the only time. This is just the most thorough I've been in catching it. Because it's not the same comment objectively. It is modified. It is different. That's like, if I went on a bunch of different videos and just typed yes, would I get banned for that? Or just went on a bunch of videos, it was like, it's the same comment. You just say you're right. I'm going to test that next. And not, again, it's not going to be in a short amount of time. This wasn't in a short amount of time. This was 12 hours, over 12 hours after. A half a day. That is not a short amount of time. Where is it? I know I'm going all over the place here. It's not a short amount of time. 7:44 until after 11:22 the next day. And in fact, the other thing too is that we have timestamps on these because they're from my phone. If I can full screen it, apparently I can't. When you're on mobile, you can. I know that because you can click on it. I don't know why I can't view my whole photo. Whatever, I have the metadata anyways, and fucking Christ, dude. But that's the issue. Because this is what I posted. It's not here. And then afterwards, I tested on a different video related to Todd Blanche. There was a video about the confirmation hearing. I posted this, deleted. Check the newest section, deleted. It's not there. And I only did this one comment. You could literally see in the string that I just showed you, compared to here, this was, yes, repeatedly, and most of these are still here. It was the same comment, mostly, not entirely, which, that's like saying half of your sentence is the same thing that you said on the other video. Or a portion or most of your sentence or statement that you said on another video is the same, therefore we have the right to delete it. Even though it probably was about the same exact subject matter. It was the same exact opinion, just being presented slightly differently. That's what this allows. That's my problem with it. I don't understand why I can't interact with the community and with different creators throughout the platform. Only once, mind you, on a fucking video. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna refresh this. Some comments are not up here. It's not here. I'm shadow banned. I'm gonna test it again. I'm gonna see how long this one was. And this is a bunch of other videos. Speaking about the suppression, I'm gonna jump around to this now. Because this is, whether it's the shadow ban or not, if I type in the title, I mean, this is a very controversial title, so it makes sense that you could find it. If I type in the title, you could find it. But let's take a different video. Let's take ego mapping. So that's along it, because there we go, ego mapping. So the exact title, almost, I left out part 1, part 2. And whoops, I'm sorry, it was mapping ego. This is the point though, I'm sorry, it was the other way around. Mapping ego, because I know I found it when I typed in the exact title. So part 2 pops up. Where's part 1? Where's part 1? Where's part 1? That's interesting. Where's part 1? Where's part 1? Whoa, 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 wait a minute, part 1. This is what I mean. Okay, yeah. What the fuck? They're even not showing videos with the same fucking title being in the search. They show one. What the fuck does that do? How am I ever going to build any sort of viewership, any sort of community? How am I able to get monetized? This is why it's an issue, because I have been doing this. Granted, I have so much shit going on in my life that I'm dealing with, but because of the circumstances and the situations around everything, oh, here's part 2 as well, so when I do part 1, it barely is like, oh, now I know. What the fuck? But when I switch it around, and mind you, both of these words are in the tags of that video. They're in the tags of that video. We find. We have ego, mapping. Ego, mapping. So, obviously there's a reason you use tags. So you can be found in the search engine, just keyword. Okay? And you can also be represented around other videos with the relative topics. Ego mapping. No. And it's refreshing. It's nowhere to be found. How about the entire tag catalog with the commas? I got a lot of the videos that were relative to all of those, so the commas clearly were separated through the search engine. So it's not that. It's not that, no. How about some of the tags? Most relevant tags relative to the video. With spaces. No. No, where's my video? Where's my video? Why can I only search by the title? What the fuck is the point of tags? Why am I being suppressed? This is bullshit. And that's what pisses me the fuck off. It's because I get suppressed for this shit. Okay? Let me go back to my friggin' channel view again. Meanwhile, you can go on my posts, right? On videos that I found online talking about the friggin' ice shooting. And there's a bunch I implore you to check out everything on my fucking channel. Please, if you see this video. Like, subscribe, all that. Share this shit, because this is bullshit, and I want YouTube to address it. I want someone to address it. Because this isn't just when I spam comments, obviously. Otherwise, they would have all got deleted. There's certain triggers, or certain times where I feel like I push the system or press the system with, I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know if someone reported me last night. But the fact that I saw what I saw and experienced what I experienced, say hi to the train, by the way. But the fact that that happened today, 13, 14 hours since the ban, since I noticed the ban, or not even since I noticed it probably, I noticed it at like 10. So this was like 2 hours after, or about an hour after, no, about 2 hours after the last comment that you saw there. I'm looking for, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah. 28 minutes ago. I mean, what? That's not that. The cops follow that, and a story, yada yada. Where is it? There we go. Hour ago. Sometimes non-citizen criminals get shot. I mean, sure, it's true. It's kind of fucked up, though. But actually, let me go look at my other video. I mean, that technically breaks TOS. You're supporting people getting shot. So, yeah, whatever. Where's the video that I pissed a lot of people off on? Boo, 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 boo. I got P2 too, so I gotta hurry up and finish this. Yeah, sorry, I'm just friggin' sick. 35. There it is. Keep short because jump scare. Do, 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 do. Trying to see. Oh, wasn't this one? Hold on. Which one did I really piss people? I mean, I pissed a fair amount of people off in that one. I think it was Charlie Kirk. Because I remember specifically getting freaking death threats. Unless they actually did act on them eventually. I hope so. But it's still the fact that I do see shit like this all the time. And it ends up sitting there for hours on end. Wait. Videos. Okay, what was the Charlie Kirk thing? And where is my video? Huh? What? Wait. It says I have 167 videos. This doesn't seem like 167 videos though. Unless I hope I'm just missing it. So it's titled something else? No. Oh wait, oh wait, no, here it is. Wait, no, was this the same video that I just looked at? No, it wasn't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you mean what? Kirk was the nice one. Next time, there will not be a change my mind, but your mind on the ground. So it's at least one instance, and that's still there. I could delete it. I could moderate it. But clearly you two would rather moderate me. And I think that's the real issue. And this is just the not even the top. I mean, bro. And I get that comes with the territory, but it's just I'm not making those types of fucking comments, man. So I don't know. Again, it's there's just a clear double standard here going on my channel. There is a clear suppression of my channel. There's clearly issues with finding my published fucking website on the platform. But obviously I can put the URL and it loads, so it's not broken or anything. The AI doesn't even pick it up, and this is the last thing I wanted to explore is if the AI could even pick up the specifics of what I wrote. So, is there a Google site with the text that was searched? Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm gonna see. This is the issue. Is there a Google site with this text that was searched? It's there. It's the fucking. It's there. It's it's there. I can highlight the text. The AI can read this, and not even just that. It can read the fucking like, dude. So official. What do you mean by official? It's published. It's official. Maybe and widely recognized. Let me double read that real quick. Let me or no official or. So what about this site? Fucking literally. I don't even care at this point. Wow. All right, cool. Thank you. About fucking time. So it really had to dig deep there. It really had to dig deep. But otherwise, you will not be able to find me. You will not be able to know who I am. You will not be able to ever experience what I have thought of, what I have presented. You are factually limited in the content. This is objective censorship throughout the internet, not just on Google and YouTube, of the things that I present on my channel. Full stop. And whether you want to, you can disagree. There are aspects that, quite frankly, I can understand. But when the comment is not the same comment and literally is active within a minute, or when the reply is just a one-off reply and it's then instantly deleted off of Fox News comment section, something's wrong. Because I also have a video going over at least some of the Fox News channels that I've experienced where comments were being actively deleted or just disappearing or whatever. All the other videos were just fine, but it was just one. So I do not understand. And maybe it's just me. I don't know. Or maybe it's other people that are experiencing this, but this is why I'm making this video and at least putting it out there. So maybe for whatever reason, if the algorithm decides to change, then maybe this will get promoted. Maybe it'll recognize my tags. But it doesn't. Tags are useless, for one, especially if you're small creators. And this is what you can take from this. Tags are useless unless it's a short. Shorts, I've been putting the hashtag for you page FYP, and that's how I was able to post a short today, and it got like a quick little spike, which is great. But none of my other content is being shared along with that. The algorithm doesn't accept anything that I post. It doesn't allow people to search the keywords of the tags of the videos unless you get the title almost exactly from beginning to at least the middle. And even then, still, unless you have the exact title, you're going to be missing out on my videos. So unless you're subscribed, which I have some subscribers. It's not like I'm an absolute nobody. But you gotta like and subscribe. You gotta, if you can see this, which is why I'm bringing this up. This is the whole argument of the actualized, the realized, and what I have come to understand is just censorship and suppression throughout the platform. Not following their TOS. And this is weird. This is weird. Because even as you just saw when I searched my website on Google, unless I had the exact link for the AI to actually be like, oh, okay, this is here. You saw how long it had to think. I've never seen fucking Google AI take that friggin' long at anything. Even descriptive responses or things relative to physics. A lot of the exploration that I've been doing and a lot of the background study, because I'm not taking just from the AI, mind you. This is, again, the whole... People need to fucking understand that I've already learned a lot of these concepts through school. and through my own personal experiences, I'm using AI to help me fucking put the point out and compile as much of the evidence and the sources that I can do, because I don't have time to go to a library or to fucking search through every single thing and read everything, but I can use it to at least compile what's relevant easily instead of having to physically search and then click on the links, because it's not like it doesn't source you back to where it's getting the information from. You click on the links. This is what I do. And granted, maybe not all the time as well, because I don't know, some of the shit is pretty obvious when you look it up, but it's obvious to me because I have personal experience or educational experience regarding the subject matter that I'm talking about. It's asinine to me. So this is interesting because I've never actually read this book too, but I came up with the very similar. Well, I came up with my thesis in the same title, essentially, somewhat of the same vein. It shows that the universe is God and that the God is the universe. This was the philosophical book that came before my time, almost over 100 years ago. I've never read this book. I didn't even know about this book until I wrote my thesis and tried to search, like I just did, for my webpage, because I wanted to make sure this was again when I published the site about a year ago, to double check to see again, and yeah, I let this go for a year because what the fuck am I going to do? Sue YouTube? I don't have money. I have no support. I have nothing. I'm going to complain to YouTube and their automated AI system. You know how hard that is from content creators. Even people that have followings have a hard time getting the YouTube support. Like, fuck, I'm gonna be able to. Which is why I'm making this video. Which is why I'm posting this on Twitch. Which is why I obviously still have no viewers. Of course. Of course. Twitch could be suppressing my shit too. I don't fucking know this at this point. It's happened to me so many times. It's not... I'm not breaking any terms of services. I'm not saying literally as vile shit as the president of the fucking United States or his cabinet members. So I don't... Why? Why is this so offensive to people? And this is a double entendre, kind of, so that's why I put the title, okay? It's somewhat creative. But I don't understand. And this is why I make these posts. None of these posts ever get seen. None of them get seen. They used to get seen, and now they don't. Last year I had someone actually commenting on them. I had a few comments that would get shared. Since the beginning of the year, no. No. I have nothing. I'm glad, though, that this short is getting some interactions. I am glad. Shorts, I guess, work. So maybe I'll post a short about this video. With the tags. Maybe. Maybe. That might be my only chance. I know it's a long video, but there's a lot of shit that I've been dealing with. And this has, quite frankly, literally affected my financial, security. And it's not by choice. It's not like I haven't worked on other jobs while I'm doing this content. I mean, part of it has to do with the friggin' administration's handling of the economy. So, the fake unemployment numbers, the ghost jobs, all this shit, which I've experienced as well. I see this shit on LinkedIn. I've made videos about it. I talk about all this shit on the channel, and it's been constantly being suppressed. This is where there is a real harm and injury to my existence on this platform and my participation in the platform to promote content, to make content for you, for the people to be informed, because they have clauses against misinformation, but again, this whole website is ripe with it in the comment section and in videos that are posted. So where's the misinformation clause? Real quick, right here! Certain types of misleading or deceptive content with serious risk of egregious harm are not allowed on YouTube. Say that to fucking RFK Jr. Bro. literally promoting harmful remedies or treatments. But he gets to have his videos on there because you guys are fucking scared of the government. And I sat here making videos trying to defend you, and then I'm constantly still being suppressed. Like, I make fucking legitimate legal arguments here that can be used in court. I disseminate the definitions and derive the definitions, not even the meanings of the fucking Constitution on my website. Going all the way back to Latin. And granted, yes, there's hundreds and thousands of case law that defines specific terms since the Constitution was ratified. But I do it from their perspective, mind you, because back then they used to fucking do everything in Latin. That was the basis. It was the simplest way of them understanding how to deal with social, economic, political issues. I mean, our Constitution derives a majority of its structure from the British monarchy itself. Just with a bunch of extra protections. Like the First Amendment, which YouTube has been violating on me. By doing this. I get it's a private organization, but I haven't been informed. I don't get emails. Nothing. This is all happening without my knowledge. And it's affecting me. It is affecting my potential, my opportunities. It is taking away. So, that's just a fact. And this isn't the only time. This is just the first time I'm able to actually illustrate exactly what's happening. Because notifications, people are liking my shit. Like that comment I'm making, people are liking it. Because it's fucking true. Mostly. At least from what I can see. I'm being as dead-ass honest when I'm looking at the video. And you can, again, with a lot of my shit, I would like it if I had a community that could work with me. I would like it to be able to have the capacity of these types of interactions that are being withheld from me by this company for participating on their platform that they allow open to the public to participate in. To build from the ground up. I'm not monetized. I'm not making anything. I haven't been. Twitch monetized me before YouTube did. And I made almost 200 videos with the suppression going on. Since the very beginning. Since I even posted my fucking website. So something is wrong. And I implore you to check it out because I test my thesis with Google Gemini and I fucking broke it for a day. Well, not a whole day, for a few hours. Whether I broke it or not, it was very coincidental. Because I was straining that fucking system. This was before they had, again, this type of AI available. Like, I tested this thesis with multiple different AI as a way to show the consistency between there are models that do functionally derive meaning and that have done a better job doing that since I've tested this. So, and I would like to make another video going over the more modern tests of this thesis against all these different platforms. There's so much I want to do, but I can't do it if I can't get monetized and have financial security behind me. If I don't have that opportunity, then what the fuck is the point? Because you're breaking TOS by deleting my shit all the time, or suppressing me actively, ignoring my tags, doing all this shit. So that's... If anyone can help, please. Please. There is a lot that I can do. I'm gonna go back to school. But regardless of that, what the fuck? Like, this is why I also want to go back to school, because I could either be doing this, making videos like this, informing you of, like, my ideas or everything, or I could go to school and write a fucking thesis paper about it and get into further debt anyways. I'd like to pay off the debt that I already have, thanks. I don't want to be fucked by this system. It's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. So, I know it's a lot of yapping. I know it's a lot of angry yapping. And I feel like shit doing it, but you know what? If no one wants to listen to me, no one wants to believe me, at least the evidence is here, because I'm gonna save this video, and in case any action is taken upon me, then I'll find the right people to pursue whatever I need to pursue legally to get it rectified. Because I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I get that sometimes, sure, like, it might not be, it's clearly I have been shared before. Clearly, I've pissed people off. I've been shared to, I guess, the wrong community at first? I don't know. But I do have variety of content. Whether it's about politics, whether it's about gaming, because I do have gaming live streams. Some of them get a couple of views. I do have people stopping by every now and again. That's it. I do other stuff here. Which, thank you. 14 views. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I appreciate this, but even with this, the momentum gets killed very quickly. I know I could have had so many more views and so many more interactions. Actually, I've been doing this for about a year. So, well, this is the streams. Let me look at the videos. I think it was about a year and a half. It's not going to tell me a year and a half, too, once it gets past that point, so... Let me... Not my first video. My first video was a little instrumental that I made, which also didn't get a lot of views. Daisy, that... But right here. Which, I mean, this is
Alright, I'm gonna try to...
This was made July 1st, 2025. So a year ago. But ever since the beginning of this year, for sure, I've been suppressed. So it's just, this is even worse than I thought. I thought fucking I've been doing this for a lot longer, that I haven't been suppressed since the very beginning. I think I actually have been suppressed from the very beginning. I really do think I have. Even when I do have momentum, it gets killed. There's no way to search my videos unless you have the actual title. The only way you're going to have the actual title is if you watch it. Pretty sure I don't get a lot of likes. Sometimes I do get good comments, especially on my posts or some other ideas. Yeah, like this is a nice comment, and I liked it. That was it. I'm not being shared. The algorithm is legitimately neglecting my content, and this is as much proof as I can get. So I don't know, but I would like some help here. Anyways, until next time, this is Spark saying peace. This is... Bye.